So what we can do now is use part-whole models to put decimals together so that we understand each part that comes together to make those decimal numbers. So we're using tenths and we're going to be using hundredths. So what I'm going to do to help is use a 100 square. So we know that this is one square, but it's been cut into 100 parts. So each of these squares is 100th, and each of these rows is a 10th, because there are 10 rows and there are 100 squares. So let's see what ways that I can complete the decimal of 0.83. You will see I've created it in this square. So I've colored in 83 of the squares, so 83 hundredths, which is what 0.83 is. So let's look at this first number sentence. It tells me 0.83 is the same thing as something plus 0.03. Well, I'm just going to type that 0.03 in here, because that's one part that's going to make the whole. Now I'm going to work out what the other part is. So that is the same thing as 3 hundredths. Now these three squares here are 3 hundredths. And then what is left is 8 rows. So I know the 0.8 goes together with 0.03 to make a 0.83. So just write that again. 0.83 is the same thing as 0.8 plus 0.03. Right, the next example, I'm going to make it a little bit more difficult for myself. I'm going to complete this number sentence. 0.83 is the same thing as 0.7 plus something. So I'll just put the 0.7 in on my place value, on my part-whole model. So I know that's one of the parts. So 0.7 is the same thing as 7 of these rows. Now what is left is one row and 3 squares. So one row is a tenth and the 3 squares are hundredths. So 0.13 is what was left. So 0.83 is the same thing as 0.7 plus 0.13. So this is the next level of place value understanding, where you have enough knowledge of tenths and hundredths to put them together to make the decimal number.